The life you repeat becomes the life you get. Hello, welcome to Wisdom Avenue. Let me ask you a slightly different question today. What if the biggest problem in your life is not that your life is bad? What if the real problem is that you are living the same life again and again? Think about yesterday. You woke up, you checked your phone, you did your usual work, you watched something, you talked to a few people, then you went to sleep. Now think about the day before yesterday. Was it very different? And what about tomorrow? If nothing changes, tomorrow may look exactly the same. This is something we rarely think about. Your future is often built from the small things you repeat today. So today we are not going to talk about changing your whole life overnight. We are going to talk about something much more practical, how to change the direction of your life, one decision at a time. And stay until the end, because the final level may help you understand why you have been waiting for change for so long. Level 1, notice what you repeat. Before you change your life, you need to look at your life. Think about your normal day. What do you do when you have free time? What do you do when you feel stressed? What do you do when something becomes difficult? Do you learn? Do you avoid it? Do you scroll through your phone? Do you complain? Or do you try again? Your answers can tell you more about your future than your dreams, because dreams tell you what you want, but your habits tell you where you are going. Tonight, take a piece of paper, write one simple sentence. Most of my time goes to, then finish it honestly. No excuses, no blaming yourself. Just be honest, because you cannot change something you refuse to notice. Level 2, stop waiting for a new life. Many people are waiting. They are waiting for more money, more confidence, more free time, more support, a better opportunity, a better mood. They keep saying, when things get better, I will start. But what if things become better after you start? For example, maybe you want to learn English. You say, when my English is perfect, I will speak. But you become better at speaking by speaking. You will make mistakes. You may feel nervous, but every mistake can teach you something. The same thing happens in life. Confidence often comes after action, not before it. So stop asking, when will I feel ready? Instead, ask, what can I do even if I do not feel ready? That question can change your direction. Level 3, make your first step smaller. Sometimes your goal is not too difficult. Your first step is simply too big. You want to read more. Do not promise to read 50 pages every day. Start with 5 pages. You want to exercise. Do not promise 1 hour. Start with 10 minutes. You want to improve your English. Learn 3 useful sentences today. You want to save money. Start with a small amount. The goal is not to impress yourself for one day. The goal is to start something you can repeat, because a small action repeated for months can become more powerful than a big action done only once. Being small does not mean being weak. Strong habits often begin with small actions. Level 4, protect your attention. Here is something many people forget. Your time is important, but your attention is even more important. You may have 2 free hours, but if your attention is everywhere, you may achieve nothing. One video, then another video, one notification, then another message. Then you decide to check social media for just a few minutes. Suddenly, the evening is gone. So try something different. Give yourself one focused session every day. Just 20 minutes. Turn off unnecessary notifications. No random videos. No jumping from one task to another. Choose one thing, then focus on it. Read, study, work, practice English, or learn a new skill. 20 focused minutes may not change your life today, but imagine doing it every day for 1 year. You could build more than 100 hours of focused practice. Your attention is a tool. Use it carefully. Level 5. Do not fear. What feels difficult? Growth does not always feel comfortable. When you speak English for the first time, you may feel nervous. When you apply for a new job, you may fear rejection. When you start something new, you may feel like a beginner. But that feeling does not always mean stop. Sometimes it means you are learning. Do not expect every good decision to feel comfortable. A new life requires new habits. Maybe you will need to wake up earlier. Maybe you will need to say no to some things. Maybe you will need to practice when nobody is watching. Maybe you will need to start again after failing. And yes, it can feel uncomfortable. But ask yourself, which pain do I want? The temporary discomfort of growth, or the long-term pain of thinking, I wish I had tried? Remember that question. Level 6, change your private decisions. This is where real change begins. Not when people are watching you. Not when you are telling everyone about your goals. Real change begins when you are alone. When nobody is forcing you to study. When nobody is checking your work. When you could easily waste an hour, but you choose to use it well. These quiet decisions build your character. Every time you keep a promise to yourself, you become a little stronger. And when you keep breaking your promises, it becomes easier to break the next one. So make smaller promises and keep them. Say, I will study for 10 minutes, then do it. Say, I will read 5 pages, then read them. Say, I will practice today, then practice. You are not only completing a task, you are teaching your mind, I can trust myself. Level 7. Give your future a direction. Now imagine meeting yourself 1 year from today. That person will exist. The question is, what kind of person will you meet? Will you know more English? Will you have a stronger skill? Will you be healthier? Will you be more confident? Will your habits be better? You do not need to answer all these questions today. Choose just one area. Then ask yourself, what will the future version of me thank me for doing today? Maybe it is studying. Maybe it is saving money. Maybe it is applying for a job. Maybe it is spending time with your family. Maybe it is finally starting something you have been delaying. Do that one thing, not because everything will change today, but because you are changing your direction. And sometimes, direction matters more than speed. Level 8. Stop waiting to become perfect. Maybe you think you need to become more confident before you start, but confidence grows through experience. Maybe you think you need to know everything before you begin, but knowledge grows through practice. Maybe you think you need a perfect plan, but sometimes the plan becomes clear after you take the first step. So stop waiting for the perfect version of yourself. Start with the person you are today. Learn, make mistakes, improve, try again, and keep moving. You do not need to become perfect. You need to become consistent. Level 9. Make one decision. Now I want you to do something. Do not think about changing your whole life. Choose one thing, one habit, one skill, one goal, one action. Then finish this sentence. Starting today, I will. Maybe you will learn 3 English sentences every day. Maybe you will read before using your phone. Maybe you will walk for 10 minutes. Maybe you will spend 20 minutes learning a new skill. Whatever you choose, make it small enough to start and make it meaningful enough to matter. Then repeat it tomorrow, the next day, and the day after that. Because the life you want is not created by one perfect day. It is created by using ordinary days wisely. Final level. Do not let today become another yesterday. Now remember the question we asked at the beginning, is your situation really the biggest problem, or is it the pattern you keep repeating? You cannot change yesterday, but you can change what you repeat today. You can put your phone down, you can open the book, you can practice one sentence, you can go for a walk, you can make one difficult call, you can start one small goal. Maybe nobody will notice. And that is okay. Your life does not need an audience to change. Sometimes the most important decision of your life happens quietly. Just you, your thoughts, your decision, and one small action. So tonight, do not promise yourself a completely new life. Make a smaller promise. Promise yourself that you will take your next step differently. Because your future is not waiting somewhere far away, you are building it in small pieces every day. And one day you may look back and realize change did not begin when everything became easy. Change began when you stopped waiting for everything to become easy. So start where you are. Use what you have, take the next step, then take another, and always remember, the life you repeat becomes the life you get. So make today a day you would want to repeat.